Okay, ladies or gentlemen, grab your little Gua Sha Thermal tool. This is from Lemieux. And what I love about this tool is that it's large enough that it fits very comfortably in my hand. It vibrates. There is no electrical current like microcurrent, radio frequency. It just vibrates. And then it gives you that microcirculation. At the same time, you got 3 modes here that will heat up. And I'll show you here. So when you turn it on, you see that it's charged up, and the lift mode. The lift mode vibrates all around the edge, but it doesn't heat up. You hit it again and you'll hit contour. Contour will heat up, gives you a little thermal action. There is no stronger current to this, whatever mode you pick. But then when you hit the detox mode, you get the blue light. So for people that is maybe a little red or irritated, you can add some little blue light, but it does have the thermal action to it. And then you could hit it again and you'll have infuse, which is the red light, and that's for the anti-aging. So again, this will have some thermal action to it. So you gotta remember, this is where you're gonna charge it up, and it's just with the USB cord. And this is the C connection. And you're just gonna open that little heart up, pump, push it in, and charge. And then just remember to close this up. That way it'll keep it from getting any liquid in here. So after I wash my face, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the isocell spray. I call this the electrolyte water. I cannot live without it. And a majority of my clients cannot live without it. So the electrolyte water actually will start to stimulate your own skin cells. And it's the same type of electrolytes that's in your skin and energize it. So what I did was, after I washed my face, I'm just going to spray about 10 times on this little exfoliating cotton round and just wipe. And then get behind the ears, down the neck, and your décolleté. And then just be amazed, like I did say, I washed my face, but look, I'm still pulling up a little bit of the makeup that gets embedded into my skin, or the sunscreens, and it really helps to pull it up so you have really nice, clean skin. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and just spray again because I feel so dry. It's been so dry lately. Now we're going to go ahead and use my growth factors, my favorite growth factor. The EGF epidural growth factors, this is from Lemieux, and the TGF growth factors, which is EGF is for repair and TGF is for firming and tightening, okay? So this EGF is good for skin types that are on the aging cycle, usually, I would say 35, 40-year-olds. And as you can see, I only put like 2 drops because it's concentrated. You don't need a lot. Now just go ahead and I just put 2 drops of the TGF on. And you can just pat it onto your skin. Always get your neck, and I'm always dropping. So anyway, you get that on and apply. Again, now we're going to go ahead and use, I need some slip. So one of my favorite slip medium is the hyaluronic shea mask from Lemieux. It's got shea butter, hyaluronic acid in it, and I just need it a little bit. So a little spatula I have, and I'm going to just put, see how much? Not very much. Again, it's just enough for slip, and you don't want it too thick on your skin. So your neck, face, and you don't need to rub it in because that's what the tool will do. We'll spread it around. Okay, there. Now we're going to go ahead and turn on the tool, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it on the contour mode just because I want the vibration of the heat. All right, so first of all, we're going to just go ahead and do the drainage. So you could use it, well, let's just use it this way, this side. So just go straight down because we're going to open up the lymphatic system as well as the meridian system. Okay, for those of you who don't know what the meridian system is, it's the energy system of the body. All right, so now we got all these lymph nodes right above the collarbone. So I'm going to use the Mickey Mouse ears and just go ahead and just go along my collarbone here. And then here. 1, 2, 3. You got to open all these lymph nodes here because when we're doing all this drainage, now this is starting to pump and clear. Okay? So now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do right behind the ear. I'm using the pointed side towards the ear. 1, 2, 3. And the other side. 1, 2, 3. Drain. Mickey Mouse ears in the jawline. Go 1. See how I'm staying on the jawline. 2. Going towards the bottom of the ear. 3. And the other side. 1, 2, 3. Now we need to go ahead and kind of like go here. So we're just going to go here and we're going to sweep towards the ear. Here, sweep towards the ear. See, the pointed side is up. Sweep towards the ear. And we're going to go the other side. So here's the chin. Sweep towards the ear. Here, sweep towards the ear. Here, sweep towards the ear. Okay? Now I'm just right underneath the eye. And I'm going to go towards the ear again. This really will help with the sinus drainage. A lot of my clients says, oh my gosh, they could breathe again. 3, and underneath the eye. 1, 2, 3. And this is the time we drain. 1, 2, 3. Because we're got all these lymph nodes right here at the side of the ear. And we pushed all the fluid towards the ear. Now we got to drain it down. You could just go ahead and just clear a little bit more on the chest area here. Now we're going to go ahead and go underneath the eyebrow. So I'm just doing a little lift. Go 1, 2, 3, and do the other side. 1, 2, 3. Now above the eye. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Now we got to lift. I call this the bunny wrinkles. Okay, so we can start down here and just go ahead and lift all the way to the scalp. Get into the scalp line. 2, 3, and above the eyebrow here. 1. See how I'm lifting? 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is mainly the drainage part. So I'm going to drain. So across the forehead. I'm using the bunny ears. I mean, if you could use this part here, but I don't have very big forehead. So I'm going to go across the forehead, side of the ear, side of the neck, and drain. Across the forehead, side of the ear, side of the neck, and drain. Across the forehead, side of the ear, side of the neck, and drain. Okay, across the forehead, side of the ear, side of the neck, and drain. Across the forehead, side of the ear, side of the neck, and drain. Across the forehead, side of the ear, side of the neck, and drain. Okay, I hope I didn't go too fast, but rewatch this and you can do it with me as we're doing this. Now we're going to go ahead and do the lift, but I feel like I need to energize again, so I'm going to just spray with my isocell. Okay, now we'll go ahead and I'm going to put it on the infuse mode, which is the red light. So this time we're going to go up. 1, yeah, I'm going to go up. I'm going to put the pointy one towards the ear. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to go, see how I got these little jollies here? I just want to sit here and hold it. Hold, 2, 3. Hold, 2, 3. Or this, I like using the Mickey Mouse ears, and I could just really get in a little bit more. See? Right underneath the cheekbone. 1, and I'll just hold it, and then just move it slightly towards the ear. And up, and the ear, okay? Now we're just gonna go underneath the eye, same kind of movement, but I'm lifting more. 2, 3, and then below the eyebrow, and now I'm doing a little bit more firm. So I want to get under there and lift. See, the first part was kind of like detoxing, so we're just moving the fluid and the lymph, and then above the eyebrow. Now, some points here you might feel a little tender because we're squinting, we're worried, and get the headaches. So when you feel that, go ahead and use your little pointy end here and just massage it. Break up what we call the fascia, that connective tissue that is just all bunched up in there, holding that tension in our head. Okay? And then lift. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to drain. Now, I just did the one side, but you can go back and forth if you want. But I'm just like to do the one side. So anyway, now I'm going to go lift on the other side. 1, get the neck. 2, 3, and now we're just going to hold it. Hold it up into here. And again, you could just use the Mickey Mouse ears. See my little marionette lines here. And I just want to kind of like relax that muscle. Oh, you could just feel the tension. Okay, and then just, I have to show you that I keep hitting that button because it's in the wrong place for me. But it doesn't matter because all I want is that vibration and the thermal action. Okay, and then we're just going to go around the eyes and we're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, and underneath. 1, 2, 3, and above the eyebrow. 1, 2, 3. You could just use this whole unit and just lift up. 1, get into the scalp line. 2, 3. Okay, and that's it. You can do another set of 3 if you'd like, but if you could just think about that you got your own tool at home, you could do this every day, twice a week is fine. But if you've had just recent like Botox or fillers in, wait about 3 weeks before you start vibrating it, just to be on the safe side, okay? Even though it doesn't go very deep. Now, to clean this, okay, do not put it in water. You put this in water, no good. It won't work anymore. I know, it happened to me. So I just have one of those disinfectant wipes, and I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe. Okay? Oh, I wanted to show you what you could do if you had 2 of them. Twice as fast. Okay, so I got the 2 little units here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and drain. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and underneath the eye a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, and drain. 1, 2, 3. Below the eyebrow. 1, 2, 3, above the eyebrow, 1, 2, 3, and lift, 1, 2, 3, and let's drain. Cross the forehead, side of the ear, side of the neck, and drain. Across the forehead, side of the ear, side of the neck, and drain. And across the forehead, side of the ear, side of the neck, and drain. Now we're just going to go ahead and do the lift. I got to spray again. I just love this isocell. Can't live without it. Okay, so now I've activated all the cells again. And this vibrating tool is going to wake everything up. So now I'm lifting up above my neck. 3. And you could just hold it there. Or a little bit more. 2. Oh my goodness, I could tell, like I must clench right in here. So when you're doing this with both, you could really feel like, oh, this is tight. So if it's tight, what I want you to do is just kind of hold it there and massage it. Okay. Okay, so we're lifting it here. Now we're just going to go ahead and lift up higher like this. And then a little bit more lift here. Try to stay below the eyebrow though, lift. And then above the eyebrow. And let's go ahead and lift up into the scalp. 2, 3, and drain. Cross the forehead, side of the ear, side of the neck, and drain. Cross the forehead, side of the ear, side of the neck, and drain. Okay, so that is how you could use 2 of the units at the same time, and it'll cut the time in half, and it won't take you very long, and you could do it, quickly, like every other day. At least if you could do that every day, you'll start to see how your skin will start to be more sculpted and lifted. All right? And if you have any questions, you could give me a call, and I'll leave my link below this. And at the same time, you could go onto the Lemieux Pro website. You could go on, I'm sorry, you can go on the Lemieux website, and you could put in my code, Winds of Change, and that way you can get some free gifts, and you could also get free so you could go ahead and go onto the Winds of Change. So what you could do is, if you want to purchase these units and these products, you could go onto the Lemieux website and order it, and but put in the Winds of Change in the promo code there, because you'll get some added little gifts, samples, treasures, I call them. And also, if you don't want to do that, you could also reach out to me, and I can also mail you the product. These run like $65, so not bad, especially if you just want one. But even if you want 2 for $65 each, and then plus some product, you get, especially for people that can't get to the salon, and you could go ahead and do a lot of home care. I always believe in doing as much as you can at home care, and then make sure that you go to a professional to get professionally exfoliated and really sculpted with a professional. So thank you very much. Jenny Okada, registered nurse, licensed esthetician, and owner of Winds of Change Skincare. I've been in business since 1991. Thank you very much.